Sometimes, life doesn't change in a loud moment. Sometimes, it changes quietly. In a small decision, a simple act, or a single reminder that wakes you up from the inside. Today's story is one of those reminders, and if you listen till the end, it might change the way you see your own life. This is the story of a man named Liam. Liam lived in a small village at the edge of the mountains. He wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. He wasn't someone people talked about. He was a clockmaker. Every morning, he opened a tiny shop filled with old clocks, wall clocks, pocket watches, little wooden ones that chimed every hour. People brought their broken clocks to him, and he fixed them with patience. But here's the truth. Even though Liam repaired time for others, he felt like his own time had stopped. Years ago, he had dreams. He wanted to travel, learn new things, explore the world. But life didn't go the way he expected. His father got sick. His mother depended on him. Bills piled up. Responsibilities grew heavier. So Liam let go of his dreams, one by one, until nothing remained except the ticking of clocks around him. People admired his skill, but no one saw his sadness. No one knew he felt trapped in his own life. He started believing a painful thought. It's too late for me. My life will never change. And when a person believes that, they stop trying. One rainy afternoon, something unusual happened. The shop door opened, and an old woman walked in. Slow, gentle, carrying a small, shattered watch in her hand. She placed it on the table and said, "Can you fix this?" Liam looked at it. The watch wasn't just broken, it was destroyed. The glass was cracked, gears bent, the hands missing. He shook his head quietly. "This can't be repaired," he said. "It's too damaged." The woman smiled softly and replied, "Nothing is too damaged if someone still believes in it." Liam looked up, surprised. The woman continued, "This watch belonged to my husband. He always said, 'A broken thing can still have meaning if you don't give up on it.'" Then she gently tapped the watch and whispered, "Sometimes we don't fix things with skill. We fix them by trying." Her words hit Liam, deeply, painfully, truthfully. For years he had fixed clocks mechanically, but he never tried to fix himself. The woman bowed slightly and said, "Please try, even if it's impossible." Then she left. Liam held the shattered watch in his hands. He felt something he hadn't felt in years. A spark. A tiny spark of willingness. He whispered to himself, "Maybe I should try too, before thinking something is impossible." And that small thought changed everything. That night, Liam didn't close the shop early. He sat under the warm light, tools on the table, the shattered watch lying in the center like a challenge. Piece by piece, he began. He removed every broken part, straightened the bent gears, cleaned the dust, filed the edges, adjusted the springs. Hours passed. The village became silent. Only the sound of rain and Liam's small tools filled the room. But something unusual was happening. As Liam fixed the watch, he wasn't repairing metal. He was repairing himself. He thought about all the dreams he abandoned, all the times he said, "It's too late," all the years he lived like time had no meaning. And slowly, he realized, the problem wasn't his life. The problem was his belief about his life. At dawn, when the first ray of sunlight entered the shop, Liam held the watch close to his ear. And then, tick, tick, tick. It was working. Not perfectly, not smoothly, but it was alive again. Liam closed his eyes and felt tears form. It wasn't just a watch that came back to life. It was his hope. At that moment, he made a decision, a simple one, yet powerful. Starting today, I will not let my life stay stopped. I will move forward, even if slowly. The old woman returned in the morning. Liam placed the watch in her hands. "It works," he said softly. "Not perfectly, but it works." She smiled, the kind of smile filled with wisdom, and replied, "Nothing in life works perfectly. It only needs to move." Before leaving, she looked into his eyes and said, "These small steps you take, they will change your life." And she was right. From that day, Liam changed small things. He walked every evening to clear his mind. He started saving money for a small trip. He learned new skills online. He spoke to people with more confidence. He made plans, not big ones, but small, meaningful ones. And slowly, his life began to shift. Not dramatically, not suddenly, but step by step, thought by thought, decision by decision. Years later, Liam finally traveled to the places he once dreamed of. He expanded his shop. He taught young students how to repair clocks. He built a life he was proud of. And every time he felt doubt, he looked at the old woman's watch, still ticking on a shelf, and remembered, nothing is too broken if you are willing to try. Liam's story teaches us something powerful. Your life doesn't change when everything becomes perfect. Your life changes when you start taking small steps. You may feel late, you may feel stuck, you may feel broken inside, but remember, you are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not your mistakes. You are what you decide to do next. So ask yourself, what small step can you take today? What belief do you need to change? What part of your life is waiting for you to try again? Because sometimes, one small moment, one small effort, one small shift in mindset can truly change your entire life.